Hey Buzznet, I'm Taylor Momsen from The Pretty Reckless. Well, I use a lot of black eyeshadow. I don't use a lot of eyeliner, so I think eyeshadow is the key, so that you have to be able to smoke it and blend it really well, and blending is the key. I use Bedhead. They have a really good black eyeshadow. I have a whole palette that I actually really like by them. And I use kind of whatever eyeliner I can find at like CVS or whatever, because I'm traveling so much. I don't know, I use Chanel. I have a Chanel kind of gray, sparkly palette that I use for the corners sometimes, but only when I want to get fancy. I don't even know. I shop kind of randomly. I don't really have favorite stores. Sephora is a staple, obviously. So Sephora, I guess. For clothes, though, I shop a lot of vintage, so there's not really one particular store, but I try to, like when we're touring, I'll try to find thrift stores or vintage stores and everywhere we go, because you can kind of find cool, unique things there. I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm very influenced by the 60s. You know, kind of everything, Andy Warhol, E. Sedgwick, The Factory. But that's not just in style. I think that's in kind of everything. Even in music, the kind of the vibe of the 60s, the whole thing is very influential to me and inspiring to me. I don't know, I love the Ramones. I mean, obviously, they're great. I love the Sex Pistols. Iggy Pop's a lot of fun. I like that he's still doing it. I just saw him on American Idol the other night. Like, Iggy Pop on American Idol, that's awesome. It's not every day you see that, so that was pretty cool. I mean, he's still doing it. Like, that's the goal, so he's achieved it, and you know, he's stood the test of time. I guess a guitar, I don't know. They're like women. Guitars are like women, so I think any guitar player would say that, so I guess a guitar. I would love to write a song with Noel Gallagher from Oasis, or do a song with all of Oasis, but I don't see that happening, so Noel Gallagher, I think he's a great songwriter. Lenny Kravitz, or I don't know, DMX would be cool to do something with. Well, Paul McCartney. I mean, I can just list all the people I like, so that's kind of that's how that list would go. Well, John Lennon's my hero. I'd love to do something. I would have loved to have met him and seen the Beatles in person, but I missed out. I don't know. We'd love to tour with like Alice in Chains or Jane's Addiction or the Foo Fighters or. We're playing Download Festival in the UK this summer, so we get to play with System of a Down, and Rob Zombie is playing. We're playing on the same stage as him, and I'm pretty excited for that. I don't know, I probably want to fly. Who doesn't want to fly, right? That is such a random question. I don't know. Well, what color is the unicorn? White? I don't know. Sparkle. I don't know. Well, I loved dolls when I was a kid. I still do. I have a doll collection. I sew rag dolls. So dolls and stuffed animals were my favorite toy. I didn't really play with a lot of games. And I like to paint a lot, so I would paint. I still paint.